Yo, feeling like you don't belong is the price of ambition, right? The late nights, the early mornings, ghosting people, not answering the phone, not picking up phone calls. It it's all the price of ambition, right? Now, obviously, before I get into this video, gotta acknowledge the fit just a little bit. You feel me? We got the turtleneck, we got the P, like, feel me? We got the little pocket square to match the fit. Blue face watch, brown. It's pretty clean. I'd probably wear this with tan pants, black pants, navy blue pants, gray pants. Yeah, yellow pants. Those would all match, and I could even mix and match the black and brown shoes, whichever ones. But yeah, so let's continue. Black or brown belt too. That would work great with this outfit. As long as it matches the watch, as long as it matches the shoes, the belt will go with the fit. But yeah, just feeling like you don't belong is the price of ambition. Trying something new, trying to build your own business, trying to, leave your 9 to 5 life behind, starting your content creator journey, right? Like, especially your content creator journey. I've spoken about this so many times on this channel on why you should all start creating content. And even some of the courses I've created around content, and I placed them inside of the free community. Obviously, if you're interested about the free community, comment below. Maybe by the time you see this video, it's not free anymore. But inside that community, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. And one thing I want to say is, like, people, the feedback I'm already getting about the courses, and I'm realizing I have to help a lot of people now on their content journey, and I'm helping a lot of my clients get more comfortable into realizing that, yo, this is a full-time job. This isn't just another thing, right? Like, you it's gonna be uncomfortable at first, right? It's gonna be a little strange where, the type of feedback you're gonna be getting from people that are, let's say, close to you, right? And it's even interesting with the types of comments you'll hear, the positive and the negative. And it's one of those things where you're just like, damn, really? That's what people are saying about me? That's what people thought about this video? It can hurt sometimes, but you gotta understand that's the price you gotta pay. You're starting to get bigger at the gym. Great. You're starting to dress well. Great. You're starting to talk different. Great. But there's always going to be the negative side of all the positives, right? Like, even me right now, I think over the last 3 4 days since Friday, it's Monday now, 7 p.m. on a Monday night. It's about to be 8 p.m. And I have an extreme headache right now as I'm recording this video. Like, my eyes hurt keeping them open. And I knew I still have to get this video out to you guys. I didn't want to just not get the video out, right? And even, like, I keep saying, like, that's how you know my brain is, like, fogging up a little bit. So this video might not be as long as some of the others, but I want to tell you guys that when you do feel like you don't belong, there's nothing wrong with that, because there's going to be a crowd of people that do think the way that you think, right? This is why I preach networking and putting yourself out there so much, and meeting new people occasionally and talking to new people occasionally, even at the gym, right? Places that you visit frequent. Make new connections. You see a guy at the gym recording, talk to him. Ask him, yo, bro, what do you do? It's that simple. Just like approaching a girl, it's that simple. You guys gotta understand. The more you care about leveling up, the more your goals matter to you, the easier making new connections will become, because now you're trying to find other people that think just like you, that speak like you, that have long-term goals and visions just like you. Maybe they're also content creators because you're a content creator, so now you're starting to connect with content creators. I'm telling you, you may feel alone right now. Maybe for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, maybe even 10 years. But guess what? As long as you're building towards what you want, it's all gonna be worth it, right? It's like yesterday's video, you have to be the president. It's like the other day's video. You will feel the pain of inconsistency. It's like the consistency of just grinding, and you're staying consistent. You're waking up early. Maybe you're sleeping in, but you're still waking up, and you're just grinding right when you wake up. Because you, look, say you stayed up all night and you went to sleep late, and now you woke up late, but when you woke up, you just went straight to work because you know you had work to do. It's things like that. It's the little things. It's the little details. Like today, I was explaining this to one of my clients. I'm making sure that I'm doing everything possible to ensure that what we're building for you is going to be successful. Making sure that I'm taking care of all the little nooks and crannies where money can be slipping, or, clients might be asking for refunds, or clients aren't getting enough value, right? Building every little detail of my client's, business is what's the roadmap for every client that's going to come through, right? What's the game plan for every client that's going to come through? What exactly is going to happen, and what exactly do we want each and every client doing from the moment that they pay, right? I pay attention to all the little details so that my client just has to focus on being the face of the business and create and do his thing. It's one of those things where you guys gotta, obviously I'm doing this so I could, show the fit a little bit, using my hands a little more. But it's like you guys gotta really understand. You guys gotta really understand. The more you care about your goals, the more you care about your clients, the more you care about the work that you do, you're gonna be successful regardless. Think about that. Like, I could say I've been on the grind since 13, right? Started at least 10 different businesses by now, right? And my mentality, my drive, my ability to lead, manage, and train people. Like, not everybody can lead, manage, and train people while operating a business as well. Now, I'm not saying I'm operating some massive scale business, but I have some decent leadership skills. I have some decent management skills. I have some decent training skills. I have some decent operational skills. I can give orders decently. And I built that over time. It's like, as I speak more about leadership, I'm remembering just moments where I never looked at myself as a leader, but my teachers, my coaches, they always saw that in me. They always said, yo, it's like, for example, my soccer coach, I think we had in football, for those of you that are not in the US, and I'm not going to say I was the best, but I was fast, I was strong, I could pass, I could see, I could see the field, I could play the passes, and I could score. I'm not the best scorer, but I could score. And my leadership abilities on the field were strong. And I never had the captain's armband, right? And this is what my coach told me. I never asked for a captain's armband, but there was 4 captains. The way that's for some reason that's how they did it in my in the league, in the district, where you had to have at least you could have 2 to 4 captains on the field, basically, like, to help different people practice or manage themselves. But when it came to the big games, you would only have 1 captain, right? Like, let's say the tournament level games or the semifinals and the finals, only 1 person wore the band. But for most of the games, we had 4 captains, and all of 4 of them were wearing the armband. And my coach pulled me aside on after he gave the armbands, right? And he was like, yo, like, I know that these kids listen to you, so don't worry about the captain's armband. I see you on the field. I see how you talk. I see that they listen to you. I see that they follow you. So just keep doing what you're doing. I was just like, oh, okay. Because I wasn't expecting a captain's armband. I never asked for one, but he saw that in me. And I'll be honest with you. When I'm on the field, yo, pass it to him. He's open. Do this. Do that. Keep taking it down. Cross it. Like, I'm just communicating like that. That's just me. It's like, yo, make the move, make the play, make the move, make the play. That's just me. But to my coach, he was like, dang, I see that all these kids, they just listen to you on the field when you're out there. But hey, I understand a lot of times these things are popularity based where, hey, take the captain's armband. It's cool. But I never asked for one, I never got one, and that's fine. Another example, in science class, I always was a group leader or something like that. And I would never ask to be the leader. Just like, look, I trust that you can be, in charge. I see it. Like, I think my science teacher, she was, this is a different science teacher. She was like, you're so smart, yet you hang out with these guys and you don't show your intelligence. And it's not like I'm hanging out with bad people, but I'm I was literally the, let's say, popular loner, right? Like, I'm friends with everybody because everybody knows my name because I'm on the soccer team. And like, I'm also pretty like, I can make a girl laugh, so duh. But I'm just there sitting, and like, she sees the group of people that would be around me, not knowing that I'm not really close with the group of people, but she would say, look, like, you're so smart, but you never raise your hand. And is it because you're afraid to outshine the others? And I was like, sometimes I was like, yeah, like, to be honest with you, like, I'll just keep to myself. I don't really need to show out. She's like, don't worry about that. And then she's like, you're going to be in charge of all the other projects for your group. And I'm like, why? She's like, because they listen to you. They're willing to do it. If she's like, if I'm communicating, they might not listen to me. But when you're the one doing it, I see how they listen to you. I see how you're behaving. I see how they behave. Now, it's not like I'm giving orders, but whenever I'm in a group, I just assume the leadership role. I just assume the person in charge. I just assume the role of the leader. Right? So even though I didn't have, everybody wasn't my friend, everybody, yo, do know in the hallways, do know, like, right? Like, that's how I was at school. But I was never, oh, this is my friend group. These are my friends. But I had my boys, obviously. I had my girl, obviously, at the time. But I attracted those opportunities. I attracted those different things, even though the path and the journey has still been a struggle, it's been alone, and it's been work, right? Work that people will never see, right? But they see, damn, he's dressing better. He's looking better. He's looking strong. He's looking sharp. He's looking smart. He's looking different. That's the outcome. When you're pursuing excellence, when you're trying to be exceptional, you will win regardless. Think about that. You will win regardless, even if it's alone. But it's the bigger your ambitions, the lonelier the journey can be. Obviously, find your circle, find a group of people you want to speak to, you want to interact with. I only care to be around people that are doing better than me. Now, do I have boys that aren't doing better than me? Of course. We're all pursuing different things. We have the same mindset. We know where we're going. We know what we're going after. But when it comes to making new friends, at least for me, I'm not going to just make new friends where they're not anywhere near the same type of mindset as me. No. The ones that are close now are close now. But the new connections, I want them to be 10, 20 years ahead of me. Because I want to be like them. I want to speak like them. I want to dress like them. I want to drive what they're driving. I want the network that they have. But that's just me. I know what I'm after. Do you know what you're after? Once you understand what you're after, you got to understand the negatives. You got to understand the positives. You got to understand what could stop you, what could get in your way, what could hurt you, what could break you. And can you come back if something breaks you, destroys you? Would you be able to come back from that? I said this wasn't going to be a long one, but hey, I hope you guys found value in this, even though it's a short one. And let me know if you guys like this format. Obviously, I'm going to be dropping more gems around what I'm doing with my clients, how I'm working with my clients, how I'm building with them. So yeah, keep playing the game because it's a game until you die. So make sure you hit that sub. I'll see you guys on the next one.